Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super discussion video. So this one's going to be probably just as controversial as my Gohan video that was dropped a couple of days ago. In fact, by the time I'm recording this, at least at the time I'm recording this, it really just dropped. Lots of really awesome feedback on that, by the way. We're going to have to wait and see how it goes. So by the time this video drops, maybe that video is kind of done a little bit more business and people will start being really angry in the comment section below in that video. Who knows and who cares? I really want to get this thought out there as well because I know there's a lot of people in the comment section below, a lot of people who are either subscribed to me, not subscribed to me, or just fans of Dragon Ball in general and Dragon Ball communities that are going to have some really elaborate opinions on this. But look, I like Vegeta. I want to get it out there right away. I don't think he's a bad character, and I love seeing more and more of him in Dragon Ball Super. In fact, I think he's one of the better characters in Dragon Ball Super. I can't wait to see what they do with him, especially now that Brawl's been born and they have that extra layer of character to get to. Basically, at the time Dragon Ball Z ends and where Dragon Ball Super is now, there's still some domestication for him going forward. You know, he has to be able to walk around in, slacks and a jacket and everything, looking a whole lot more human than Saiyan. You know, at this point, he's just wearing his Saiyan armor at all times. And when you think about Vegeta's character, I know this has been said over and over and over again that this guy, his character has been kind of downgraded since the ending of Z, and Dragon Ball Super has kind of retconned that huge character growth moment that he had at the end of Z at the fight with Kid Buu, basically admitting to himself and to the audience that he realizes that Goku is better than him and he'll never really get ahead of Goku because Goku is just that type of person who will never grow up and always fight and look for challenges and everything else like that. He does it for fun. He does it because that's who he is. And Vegeta's always had that chip on his shoulder where he feels like he has to be the best. He feels like he has to be on top of Goku at every step and turn throughout Dragon Ball Z. He was able to let that go and really mature as a character during that 10-year time skip that we're actually in with Dragon Ball Super right now. Like I said, Dragon Ball Super is kind of throwing that out of the window because it's just not really the character development we would have thought Vegeta had gone through during that 10-year time skip, but I still like it nonetheless. But with that being said, I know there's a lot of people out there with the Tournament of Power still going on that want Vegeta to get the win so badly, and I'm personally part of that group. I really like Vegeta. I really want him to walk away with something to give him that motivation. If his motivation with the new change Dragon Ball Z ending, with him saying that he's going to surpass Goku in any real way, if there's going to be something that gives him that emotion before we get to the end with a fight with Oob and all the other stuff from Dragon Ball Z days, we need Vegeta to have some big win. We need him to have something that's going to motivate him, that shows him that he can get further beyond Goku and actually end up beating him in some way in the future. Because if he can't get Ultra Instinct first, if he can't fight Jiren better than Goku, if he can't do whatever they're going to do next, if they don't get to the end of Dragon Ball Z, then I don't understand why he continually chases Goku. Goku got red before him. Goku got blue before him, at least from what we saw, although those transformations were basically done off screen. But what we saw, he got blue before him. Goku always has the Kaioken up his sleeve, and now he has Ultra Instinct. Vegeta has basically none of those last two things. So what is driving this guy? Why does he think that he can be better than Goku even after this point? And really, the whole point of this video is he doesn't need it. As much as I would like to see him win the Tournament of Power, as much as I would like to have seen him beat Frieza in the Fukatsu no F arc of Dragon Ball Super or something, he doesn't need it. Vegeta's character has never been the same as Goku's. Goku's is always fighting tougher opponents, always having the thrill of the fight and yada yada yada. Vegeta's character has been well-rounded throughout all of Dragon Ball. He has gone from a selfish prince kind of enslaved by Frieza, destroying planets, conquering Earth, wanting immortality, and all this other stuff, to having a beautiful family, marrying, or at least, I guess, being with Bulma. I'm not sure. They call each other wife and husband, but whatever. Having Trunks and Brawl at this point. We're going to see him continue this transformation a little bit more domesticated than we have seen him, at least in the next couple episodes. I hope they don't completely forget about that character development for him. And really, I don't know what else you really want from Vegeta. This has been one of the best character arcs in all of Dragon Ball. Some would say that it's almost as good as Gohan's, probably better than Gohan's, definitely better than Piccolo's, because Piccolo's just kind of been stagnating over the last couple of years or decades. There's not really a whole lot of growth there other than just fusing with Kami or Nail or fighting those Namekians was part of it, but not really that emotional. Really, I don't want him to win the Tournament of Power. I think he should really just kind of go off on that note, you know? He doesn't need to beat Goku. He needs to find that motivation again and probably admit it to himself, admit it to the audience yet again. And yes, it might be retreading the exact same thing, but Super, like I said, has really put a wrench in that character development for him and that character growth for him. And they basically started him back to where he was at the beginning of the Buu arc or at the beginning of the Cell games or something else like that. Always wanting to chase Goku, always wanting to catch up. Like, I think that isn't really what Vegeta is anymore, or it really shouldn't be by the time we get to the end of Dragon Ball Z during or after this time skip. Guys, what are your thoughts on that? Tell me in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video out to all your friends. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button because that's going to notify you every single time I upload. But with that being said, guys, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. It's been real.